That's exactly what's happening as private equity billionaire Leon Black prepares to face the House Oversight Committee over his decades-long relationship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. And while Black has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing, lawmakers say there are still major questions that remain unanswered. The investigation marks yet another chapter in the ongoing effort to uncover how Epstein maintained powerful connections even after his criminal conviction in 2008. According to investigators, Black first became friends with Epstein during the mid-1990s. Their relationship wasn't just social, it eventually became financial on a staggering scale. Records reviewed by the Senate Finance Committee show that Black paid Epstein more than $170 million for tax and estate planning advice over several years. That figure immediately raised eyebrows, especially because many financial experts argue that such fees are extraordinarily high, even for sophisticated wealth management. The biggest question is timing. Much of that money was reportedly paid after Epstein had already pleaded guilty to soliciting a minor for prostitution and served time in jail. By then, Epstein had become one of the most controversial figures in America. Yet despite the public scandal surrounding him, the financial relationship between the two men continued. Black insists he had no knowledge of Epstein's criminal behavior beyond what was publicly known and has consistently denied participating in or witnessing any illegal conduct. Still, lawmakers remain skeptical. Senator Ron Wyden, the ranking member of the Senate Finance Committee, has publicly argued that Black has never provided a convincing explanation for why such enormous payments were necessary. Wyden has even suggested that it's possible Black himself may have been the victim of some form of extortion by Epstein, although no evidence has publicly confirmed that theory. Now, House investigators hope Friday's testimony could finally shed light on what really happened behind closed doors. For many Americans, this investigation isn't just about one billionaire. It's about understanding how Jeffrey Epstein managed to preserve relationships with some of the world's most influential people despite his criminal record. Every new hearing raises another difficult question: who knew what, and when? Public reaction has been intense across social media. Some believe Black deserves the opportunity to fully explain his actions before conclusions are drawn. Others argue that the size and timing of the payments simply don't make sense and demand greater accountability from powerful financial elites. Regardless of where people stand, there's widespread agreement on one point: transparency matters. As Congress continues digging into Epstein's network, every witness, every financial record, and every unanswered question adds another piece to a story that has fascinated, and disturbed, the public for years. Whether Leon Black's testimony clears the air or raises even more questions remains to be seen. One thing is certain: the Epstein investigation continues to reach into the highest levels of wealth and influence, and millions of people will be watching closely to see what comes next. What do you think? Were these payments simply for legitimate financial advice, or did they raise